Man, I'm gonna need them to do something about this music because it's a little bit too calm on the time we really own one. You know what I'm saying? They got to have some type of transition music to where it's like something different. I feel like I'm just waiting on a call.
I wish they fade us in because all they doing really is just boom. It's like 3, 2, 1, boom. You're on. Like at least fade us in. Give me fade to black, then black to clear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, back
some
to vision. Some.
yeah
You
some
know, let the transition match the music.
yes exactly
That's all I ask for a
something.
restream.
That's it, man. I mean, unless maybe it may come with something different. Maybe we got to pay extra. Who knows? I have no idea. But anyway, welcome to episode 69. It's a nasty episode. Oh, it's a nasty episode. You see what I did there? Because 69. Yeah, it's a nasty episode. Welcome to episode 69 of Don't Cancel Me podcast. I am Vino Flight.
I'm Peachy Perfect. My bad.
Bad.
I'm Peachy Perfect, man.
The 69 is still
it threw me off a little bit because it was still processing in my head, but I got you now. My bad, y'all. Peachy Perfect here as well.
You gotta think, man. You gotta think. Welcome back to another episode, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to that boy G House that's in the chat, man. We know everybody is starting to get in. We back, man. How was your weekend? How has your week been so far? Talk to me, brother.
My week was fine until today. Let me ask y'all a question for everybody out there that have showers.
Good, because I've been waiting for an explanation. So
yeah, because I text Flight and I said I'm on the way. I got off work late today, so I was like, I'm on the way, but I'm trying to figure out how to take a shower. And Flight, of course, being the jerk that he is, go ahead and responds back and said, just turn the water on and get on. I was like, you don't think I did that? So what I was trying to do was figure out how to get the water to shoot from the shower. Okay. So normally in normal houses,
right? True.
I took a shower in a whole other bathroom today because I had to hurry up and take one. The other one was being used, so I was trying to hurry up because I'm already running late. So I used I took a shower. This is gonna sound real bougie, but I took a shower in a shower that I have never used in 3 years. So I'm going upstairs. That sounds real bougie, I know, but I'm not trying to be bougie.
Right.
I go upstairs and I'm trying to get in the shower. Normally, you pull the lever back, or you turn it, or you do whatever, and then normally you either have to pull this out, pull the lever out. You got to pull out something else, and then the shower pops on.
Right.
But this shower had none of that.
Okay. So it's something like totally different than what you're accustomed to. Like
right. I'm like, okay, wow. This shower doesn't work like it's supposed to, but there was somebody using it at one point. So I know they had to have taken a shower. So I didn't know what to do, but I had to hurry up and clean myself. So I'm standing in the tub like a homeless man, taking a shower in a water puddle because it just rained. I'm literally I got one of them little squishy things that you a little shower squishy thing. When you get married, you don't use towels no more.
Loofahs.
Thank you. I didn't know what it was. Oh, I just know that squishy thing.
Loofah. I got you.
So I'm using the little squishy thing, and I'm like standing in the tub while the water just running because I didn't have time to fill it up. Because I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get ready to get on the show. I'm literally like, I'm just washing like this. trying to get it off. Flight. I'm in the middle. I'm in between the leg. I'm everywhere. Trying to make sure I'm clean, thorough.
Right.
So then I go downstairs and I'm upset. I tell Chad, I say, what's going on? I can't. Do you mean to tell me there's no shower upstairs this whole time? So the way that this shower works is that you gotta. So where the part that fills up the tub, the faucet that fills up the tub, there's a ring underneath the faucet that you have to pull down.
You never heard of it? No. In the new bathroom. Like not the new bathroom, but the bathroom that you're not accustomed to taking a shower in.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, but that's something that if you've never taken a bath or a shower in there and nobody ever told it's not something you would know.
I pulled it, I hit it, I tapped it, I slapped it, I pulled on the level. I did everything because before I go down there and seem like a fool, I need to know I tried everything.
You
But
just
nobody told me I was gonna have to put on a condom and slide the tube down. Because you got to put your hands around it like this.
like yeah, you got it's yeah, because you got to go around the faucet area, and you just got to boop.
Yeah. So you got to pull it, and then the shower comes. I said, well, I declare.
So that whole time
I
you
could
was
have had
taking a shower in the rain pool when you could have actually had a real shower.
I could have actually had a real shower, but I just didn't know. But I shared that story because I want to know if anybody else had dealt with a shower that was similar to that.
Yeah, I have. I
just never knew that existed.
I don't know if it's that. Like, I don't know if it was at like Kate's sister house, my sister-in-law's house, or my mother-in-law's house, but one of them.
Somebody on that
have
side
like
of the family.
somebody on that side have like the little pull down one, and I didn't know how to work the shower. I mean, I will say, I think that first time I was at mother-in-law's house, that it was a very, 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 like, I felt like it was a complicated shower. To them, obviously, it's not, because I mean they've used it forever.
Right.
It was, I've had that same situation where I feel like I'm doing everything and the shower is just trickling down.
Don't you feel stupid?
I do feel that. So
like
you're not alone when
doing
you
this
come
your
into
whole life. You should know how to cut the shower on.
Yeah, it's very simple. Why it can't just be like every other shower where you turn the water on and they have the little lever that you just pull up,
or the same handle, you pull it out.
Pull. See, I mean, listen.
Who would have thought to do that?
I don't know. Why would you think to do that? As a matter of fact,
just like them showers that hit you from every direction. I don't like that. I ain't never been in there.
They hit you from every direction.
Like they have showers that have like all these things around them, like these different water outlets, and you can have it hit different body parts.
Oh, yeah. That is a different one. So let me ask you this. So we're going on a tangent for this. Let me ask you this. So how do you feel? How do you feel about shower heads? Do you just like the regular standard one, or do you like to actually have a shower head that you can adjust the different type of water pressures, or like a massager type or a mist? Like how do you feel about like different type of shower heads?
I definitely like to adjust, because the adjustable one, because
right.
For me, like when I'm washing my face, I'm doing all that, but then the water's hot. So when it's time to put your face under water, it's too hot for me to do that. But if I turn that mud to mist, there's like a perfect temperature.
Oh, okay. Because the water pressure is different.
Right. So it changes the temperature. The same temperature, but different pressure.
Same temperature, different pressure. Okay. I think, you know what? I never really realized it. But now when you say that, I'm thinking of the times that I've changed the shower head. And I was like, damn, why did shit get hot all of a sudden? Like, it wasn't that hot when I was actually bathing. But now that makes sense. I never really thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why that is.
I'm sure you get into the chemistry of it and the biology. I don't think biology is the right word.
The biology and the geology of it.
Okay, we'll go with that.
No, I was just gonna keep saying that. Geology definitely has nothing to do with that, because
that's rocks.
That's rocks, exactly. It has nothing to do. I just thought we was just gonna continue to joke and just keep going with every.
It wasn't a joke for me, brother. I really said the wrong thing. Let's go ahead, man. I wasn't trying to say biology. It's on accident.
Man, before we get into this, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shot real quick, man. I'm gonna take this shot. I don't even have no mixer. All I got is straight liquor. That's it.
Tonight I am drinking Chef Cough. My wonderful administrator put me on.
Chef Cough?
Chef Cough. Yeah, it's
like
SHEVKOFF. Chef Cough.
Oh, so it's Russian. It's a vodka.
It's Ukrainian.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Ukraine.
Shout out to Ukraine. So it's vodka. That's what you're sipping on. Is it smooth? Have you ever had it before?
Yeah, I've been drinking it nonstop.
That's what you've been drinking? Okay.
That's what I've been drinking on the last kind of like week and a half, 2 weeks. I ran out of cran mango. That's what I've been taking that with a little cran mango.
Cran mango.
So get your cup like this. Get your cup like this and fill it up with about half vodka, half mango. Then get you another cup that looks just like this, and then you want to do a technique like this.
And just starts
and start mixing it. Then you double cup it because it gives it more flavor.
Okay. So let me ask you this: is that a red Solo cup?
Yeah, this is a red Solo cup. This is Sprite.
Hey man, R.I.P. to Toby Keith.
Yeah,
Before we
R.I.P.
get
to
to it.
Toby Keith. I was just about to
R.I.P.
say that
to
too.
Toby Keith, man.
Yeah.
That's an Oklahoma legend. So R.I.P. to Toby Keith. Red Solo Cup, I lift you up. Let's have a party. One time Toby Keith take the shot off. Episode 69, man. Woo! Oh, that tequila.
It's smooth.
That tequila. All right, man. Let's get into it. First topic. Where you want to go with this? You want to start off with the sports? Do you want to start off? What you want to start off with?
Let's go. You know, this weekend, I had no idea this was even coming on. I didn't even notice until I went and looked at Twitter and seen that Jay-Z was trending. When I seen he was trending, it made me want to know. It made me want to look at what's the Grammy. Like, why is he trending? I seen it was the Grammys, so I said, okay. I tuned in. I seen what Jay-Z did and everything, but I ended up watching the Grammy, so I did kind of watch it on late. But I did kind of catch, the gist of it on Twitter, what happened and all that good stuff. So definitely want to hit this Grammy recap. For anybody who hasn't seen it. For those who have seen it, I want to talk about it. And those who haven't seen it, you can still talk about it. I'm sure you heard about it by now. Jay-Z's speech is the one heard around the world. I don't personally think it was all that great of a speech. I don't understand. I feel like people just get happy when the man turns against the system. Because I feel like the speech itself wasn't anything. Now, was it funny? Yeah, like he had like I think the clip I'm going to show. This part was even funny when he said this and. He gave me my new phrase of 2024. But we'll get to that.
I know exactly. I think I know what it is.
He gave me my new motto of 2024. But
right.
Before we get to Jay-Z, let's go with Killer Mike.
Okay.
Killer Mike swept the Grammys on Sunday, winning Best Rap Album, winning Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. I think it is. Those are three.
Yeah.
So he won those 3 Grammys. Of course, it wasn't televised. First off, how you feel about that?
About him sweeping?
No, about him. Excuse me. How do you feel about the rap section of the Grammys not being televised?
You know what? I think that's crazy. Why? I feel like rap is something that is very influential in music. There's people of all genres that have sample from raps or they get inspiration from raps. I feel like hip hop is very influential. Now, maybe why did they take that out? I have no idea. I have no idea why they took that out. Could it have anything to do with Killer Mike getting arrested?
I mean, that we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
Like, I mean, I don't necessarily know why they would take that out, especially when you give an honorary award to arguably one of the greatest rappers to ever grace a mic in Jay-Z. So with that being said, did you feel like that was enough hip hop for the night or something? Like, I don't know why that didn't get televised. That's weird to me. The Grammys always doing something weird, bro.
I think I'm on the same track of thinking that you are, because I don't understand. Hip hop is the number one brand in the world. Excuse me, the number one musical genre. That's how I want to put that. Excuse me. Hip hop is the number one musical genre in the world. So why would you not advertise? I keep saying I've been saying advertise the last couple of days. Why would you not televise the award for the number one genre in music at the music awards?
Exactly. Like, it don't make any sense.
Race, color, nothing. Hip hop now transcends race. If you go to a Lil Wayne or a Travis Scott concert, I've never been to neither one, but from what I've heard and saw, there are a lot of white people there.
I can as far as I've been to both. I recently went to a Travis Scott concert, like October, when he was in Dallas for his new album. And when I say that crowd had just as many white people as there was black people,
just as many or more?
Like you know what? I would say just as many, because there were so many different races in that building that literally were raging at Travis Scott's show. Like, they were involved. It was lit, yo. And
Which
Travis
brings
Scott
me to my
brings
point.
everybody to it.
Which brings me to the point that I'm making, like you just said. So that's it transcended different races.
Yeah,
So it's the
absolutely.
number one. Let the country music is not doing that. Pop is not doing that. Taylor Swift, we'll get to her in a little bit, but she kind of
Mhm.
doing that. But most of this is not that. Most of the music is most of the genres of music is not transcending different cultures and races like hip hops. You got Chinese boys doing the Mo City Don.
Straight up. It's straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So you got white boys that grew up in $1 million homes singing hustler music.
Yeah.
So it's a different. Of course, we're not even gonna get into the Drakes, the Travis Scotts, the Nickies, all those kind of people like that. You know, as far as you know, influential big time hip hop artists. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't understand how you don't tell about that. But anyways, so I think you know, I don't understand how that didn't happen. First and foremost, like you have
Right.
to televise that. That's very very important to the culture. But you're right. Yeah, shortly after that, I don't know if it was shortly or maybe a little while later. Um, Killer Mike was arrested for something involving a security guard. You know, it's a whole big conspiracy theory that they didn't want him to speak. But then I thought I saw a video of him speaking. So I just, you know how people get these conspiracy theories, especially, woke black folks. You know, oh,
Yeah.
they didn't want him to talk at the biggest question is why they arrest him and then arrest Will Smith.
Mm.
That's what I've seen has been the biggest question throughout all of this. Why did they arrest Killer Mike and didn't arrest Will Smith? It happened in the same stadium, same police department, LAPD. Why wasn't Will Smith arrested, but Killer Mike was? And it ain't no black and white thing because they both black. So is
Mhm.
it more of a levels thing? Like Will Smith is at one of them levels where I don't Killer Mike is not there, and we can debate if you think he should win Album of the Year, but he's not there. He's not up here where Will Smith is. He's somewhere here. So is it because of that Will Smith was able to escape, or they just trying to figure out what was going on. What's the conspiracy?
It could be just because of what Will Smith did. Now it's escalated. That could be it. I don't know. Once again, I mean, because
somebody in the comments said LAPD. So y'all mad because LAPD learned from their mistake?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
Right. Because I mean, it's you're right, bro. Like same city, same venue. And this was and Will Smith was on national television. This was behind
behind the
the
scenes,
scenes. So
which also could have played a reason why I'm not arresting Will Smith.
yeah, exactly.
It's easier to take somebody to jail behind the scenes than the like on the movies and TV shows where the cops come through. The cops come through mid-show. What was that? Straight Outta Compton. It was they performing in Houston, wasn't it? And then the cops was coming through the.
It was Detroit.
I think it was at Houston at the Sneaker Fest in the Astrodome, according to the movie.
Oh, I don't know.
They were performing and they told them not to sing "F the Police."
Yeah, or maybe Detroit was before.
I could be
that.
wrong.
That's
Yeah,
what happened.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Houston, yeah, but we all know the scene I'm talking about. Where the Houston or Detroit? They were coming in through the crowd and they rushed the stage. Like that stuff happens in movies and probably with NWA. That stuff not happening at the Oscars.
Nah, yeah, it's not. Apparently, a watchdog, the Department of Civilian Watchdog for LAPD, raised the issue of him being black. So they brought that up. And we all know Killer Mike has been one to speak on, speak on the movement, for lack of better terms, when it comes to how blacks have been treated in America. So I guess that's why she raised the issue of it being race. And she states that she has a hard time believing that Taylor Swift would have been treated in the same way. But I also have a hard time that Taylor Swift is going to be actually fighting anybody. So,
right. They're mad at Taylor Swift right now because she didn't, I guess, hug Celine Dion when she gave her the award. I heard some on the Breakfast Club this morning. Charlamagne had me crying laughing. He said, that was yesterday morning. He said, I'm so sick and tired of Taylor Swift acting surprised when she won an award. When she won it, she was just like,
like
it was like, girl, this is your fourth time doing this now. You
yeah.
you Come on now. But
yeah.
Taylor Swift, to go back to that point, Taylor Swift ain't getting into no altercation backstage. They mad at her for, like I said, not talking to Celine Dion, which she did and everything. They just, when people get too much attention, people just don't start not to like you.
People got to find something. Like, people can never just be happy or content with what is going on. They got to find something to be negative about.
Taylor is winning Album of the Year. She's at the Grammys, living her best life, about to go to Tokyo. It is Japan. I forgot it was it's in Tokyo.
Japan. Okay.
So about to get ready to go to Tokyo, do 3 shows this week, and fly back home to see her superstar man play in the god doggone Super Bowl, which is in god doggone Las Vegas, that we're gonna talk about a little later. So come on now, let that girl ain't did nothing but smile on camera, laugh, clap her man on, and win awards.
See, she just minded her business, man.
But
she really just minded her business.
Really, facts. But she never can't seem to not take some stray bullets.
Always.
When shots are fired. So that brings us to the Jay-Z conversation. So Jay-Z, of course, gets up. He wins the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. I don't know if this is a new award or not. I couldn't recall seeing this award. I don't watch the Grammys like I watch the Oscars, so I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, however long it's been there, he won the award. And he gets up there, he does a speech with Blue next to him. She was she looked a little nervous, but she's still getting used to all this fame. But I want to play real quick of what Jay-Z said. They will come back and break it down.
Well, straight bullets, man.
My boy said, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
that's a bar, and that's gonna be the slogan, huh?
That's the phrase / that's the slogan for 2024. When I get nervous, I tell the truth.
I knew that was gonna be it too. Just knew that was.
I think I want to read some body language here, because Blue looked like she was not prepared for him to say that.
Blue is not prepared at all. She just be there. She just be there. She's vibing.
She really do be vibing. Beyonce. So let me ask you a question. Do you think Beyonce was prepared for that?
I think obviously she's way more prepared than Blue. Obviously, she's way more prepared than Blue. I don't think that they probably talked about it, and it was probably one of those things where Beyonce was like, don't say that. Like, don't say nothing about it. He was like, I'm not. I'm just going to say, how I feel. But don't say anything about, like, this being that, or how people got robbed, like, or about me not getting Album of the Year. Like, because she probably knew she wasn't getting it off the rip, seeing who was in it. Like, she probably said, don't do it.
She wasn't nominated, was she?
I'm nominated, or she was in it, whatever the case may be.
Let's see.
Even if she wasn't nominated, she probably felt like she should have been nominated. Everybody probably felt like she should have been nominated.
Did she have an album this year?
Probably not. I don't know. I'm just speaking off of, like,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But also, I can never tell, like, how they basing stuff off of. Because obviously, as you can tell, like, I didn't even know Killer Mike had an album.
Well, yeah, it's just like the Oscars.
It
was Midnight's Taylor Swift, of course. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Lana Del Rey, Guts, Olivia Rodrigo, SOS SZA, which a lot of course, black people thought she should have won. The Record, Phoebe Bridgers, whoever that is, Boy Genius, World Music Radio, John Baptiste, The Age of Pleasure, Janelle Monáe, Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus.
How many people was in that? Is that 8 people?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8.
Why is there 8 people in the category? First off,
well, you gotta have 8 if you really think about it. There's a lot of different music, so you kind of have to have 8. But ain't no rap album up there nominated.
What was that for?
That's for best album of the year.
Okay. I thought it was for, like, for a certain genre.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. That was the album of the year.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't think I said that. My bad. Yeah, that was the nominees for album of the year.
Okay, yeah. But I think Beyonce was she was probably caught off guard a little bit by it. I feel like this is not the first time. Actually, I believe this is not the first time that Jay-Z has said something and Beyonce is like, okay.
But also she's been embarrassed either.
Yeah, no, exactly. But Also, it's like Beyonce probably feels, you're right. I mean, when you look at it, when you have the most Grammys ever and you've not won one, that don't make sense. To me,
Yeah.
I feel like one, like I can understand not like constantly winning album of the year, but when you have multiple Grammys and you can't get one album of the year, and Beyonce has came out with some heat to where she deserves the album of the year. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I will. It's also, it's like he said, it's all subjective, but I think she was prepared, but not as prepared. You know what I'm saying? She knew something was going to be said, but she didn't know exactly what would be said.
Right. That's an award that you already knew you was winning prior to you getting there. And I believe it was Adele when she won. She said that she feels like Beyonce should have won.
Mm-hmm.
What you call it? Beyonce has 32 Grammys,
and she has 78 or 80 nominations. Her and Jay-Z both got the same amount, like 78 or 80 nominations. They tied for the most nominations ever.
Yeah, that is crazy,
And you don't have one. And like, just think about like let's think about the heat that Beyonce's dropped, right?
Right.
Beyonce has had some heat. You mean to tell me Beyonce, like, what was the album? Let me see. The album that she dropped at midnight randomly that came with the video and it broke the internet. Was it the self-titled album?
That was Lemonade, wasn't it?
Was it Lemonade? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was Lemonade. That's the one.
Yeah, help us out. Was Lemonade that album that Beyonce dropped randomly on us we wasn't ready for?
I think that was it. I think that was it.
Yeah. Mama said yeah.
Yeah. Mama, are you sure? How you know?
You like Beyonce? See,
you like Beyonce?
She don't even winning.
She don't even like Beyonce like that.
Beyonce should be winning Grammys.
No, she really should. Like, but yeah, I mean that album alone, the way, like from marketing, from start to finish, from videos, from the lyrics, I mean everything about that album was fire, and that didn't even win album of the year. Not to mention her self-titled album, not to mention 4, not to mention Dangerously in Love. Like, she got some heat.
And let's not go back to Destiny's Child.
Let's not go back to the Destiny's Child
days,
you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. 30, you said 32 she's won?
Mm-hmm.
32 Grammys and not one album of the year. But you know what's going to be crazy? Because if she wasn't nominated for anything, somehow Renaissance is going to find their way. Renaissance was 2020.
That would have been last year.
So it was last year. So she might drop like something, right? I mean,
yeah, we do.
She may drop something and they'll give it to her.
Yeah, we do for Beyonce. She's gonna give it to us in the summer.
So yeah, she dropped Renaissance in 2022.
She just got off tour, right?
She just got off a tour not too long ago.
So she got to spend time with her kids.
Yeah, so she, I mean, and that was a world tour.
Yeah, so 2025, that new Beyonce album coming.
Yeah, man.
I'll be shocked if we get it this year.
Yeah, I just can't believe that she ain't won.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe that she won, that she hasn't won, more than I can believe that Taylor Swift has 4 albums that were worthy of. I'm sure. I think Taylor Swift is immensely talented. She is awesome.
She's very talented.
She is amazing.
And when we say this, it's not taken away from how talented Taylor Swift is.
But you just can't convince me that Taylor Swift has 4 albums
and Beyonce don't have one after winning at least 32 Grammys, dog. Come on, yo. Not one. I'm not saying that Taylor don't deserve any of hers, but not one, bro.
Did Taylor Swift even beat out Beyonce one year for? I don't know. I wonder if they were ever up against each other.
I think they were. I think they may have been.
Oh yeah, that's why Kanye went up there and took the mic from her.
I thought that was MTV. Was that Grammys?
I think that was the Grammys. Was it? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while, but I think that's why Kanye went up there, because he said, "I understand, but." Or was that a music video? No, it was. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it was the album. I think it was the
Yeah, his
album of the year.
album. Let
No
me see.
disrespect to you, but Beyonce should have won.
Let me see.
I said this ain't the first time Beyonce, like, I'm sick of y'all always going up here embarrassing me. She probably liked Taylor
It
Swift,
was
but now
the
they can't. They can't.
VMAs.
I had a feeling it was the
It was the
VMAs too.
VMAs, yeah. When she won
Okay.
album of the year at the VMAs, and she was up against Beyonce.
Okay. I had
Uh,
a feeling that wasn't the Grammys.
But yeah, I mean, ain't
I
no
forgot
telling.
Kanye doesn't go to those.
Yeah.
You said they were Kanye talking about Kanye controlling his wife.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that? The Kanye. You didn't see the video of Kanye walking in the street, somebody and took that lady phone?
I saw something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because she asked him, "Are you controlling your wife?" I think they told it. I think I said on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show that they said Kanye told his wife that she needed to delete all social media.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's a whole other thing. But yeah, that's Kanye.
I just found because I want to see like who Beyonce was up against in all. She's been nominated 4 times for album of the year.
Which 4 albums? Is that you about to find out?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. She lost to Taylor Swift, I think, in 2010. In 2010, it was Sasha Fierce. Let's see. Taylor Swift won that one. 2015. God damn, it's making they don't make nothing easy. You gotta go and search some shit. Album of the year, Taylor Swift in 2015, 1989. Lost to nope, she wasn't in that. They said she was in that one. But anyway, she was nominated in 2015 for Beyonce. Get off of this. 2015. Well, so what if the 2015, if an album came out in 2015, it would probably be in 2016 if it didn't come out in time for the what's it called,
right?
Because it said 2015 Taylor Swift won. But it doesn't say
dropped
that.
in 2016.
Oh, okay. So Beyonce lost to Adele. So that was the year that she.
Yeah, that's the year that she should have won. Yeah, that's the year you're talking about.
Yeah, and that was the self-titled album.
Okay.
So, golly, I mean, these 4 albums is heat too.
Well, it wasn't hot enough.
Obviously. Goodness gracious. Yeah, she lost to Taylor Swift twice, I believe. From what
Taylor Swift got another album dropping out in April.
Yeah, and that one is.
I think she announced that yesterday. I mean, at the Grammys too.
Yeah, she
has another album. So shout out, you know what? Shout out to Taylor Swift. Shout out to Beyonce. Swift, y'all are wonderful queens in what y'all do. I'm glad y'all not beefing personally like Lotto and Ice Spice. I seen that. I seen Lotto pull up. Lotto pull up
to the hood.
Lotto pull up to the hood with 20 Suburbans.
And then on the snippet, had Ice Spice in the
playing
background
in the video, man. Why you talking about it? Hey, shout out to Lotto, Big Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Hey, man, y'all talking about that Meg and Nicki, man. Big Lotto.
How do you feel about Ice Spice song? Hey,
I heard about it. Somebody some toilet paper. Yeah.
You think you the shit? You ain't even a part.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I hadn't heard it myself. So I need to listen to it. I listened to it after the stream, but I heard about it and I heard what the lyrics were. And yeah, I think Jess Hilarious saying that, I'm not gonna ever feel offended if somebody called me a fart.
Yeah, How can
shout out to Jess Hilarious. Shout out to all the ladies that's out there winning right now. Taylor Swift, Lotto, Ice Spice. Ice Spice was nominated for a couple of awards, but she ain't win. That's nothing I heard. Last thing about the Grammys, then we'll move on. We get to the Super Bowl. Killer Mike, when he won, they pulled a Steve Harvey.
What you mean?
They announced that Nicki was the winner.
They
announced that Nicki was the winner. Then they went back and said, I think the social media team announced that it was Nicki Minaj. She won for, I can't remember, whatever she had. And then they went back like, no, we made a mistake. It was actually Killer Mike.
What was the? Let me.
Yeah, I can't. I want to say it might have been the album. Nicki just dropped the album. No, it was. Maybe it was what's that song she had out this shit? The Barbie one. I think it was that Barbie song.
Let's see.
See if she have like a Barbie song or something like that. Speaking of Barbie, nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Man, get out of here, man.
Apparently, I mean, I didn't see it. Apparently, it was a good movie.
I ain't see it too, but there's nothing you could tell me that Barbie is one of the best movies this year or last year.
How does that get based off of? Like, is it
Man,
based off
Oscars
of,
is a whole different thing. But for really quick, Oscars is a very easy award show because if you can see who's nominated for Best Picture, everything after that follows in those awards. So for what I mean by that is you look at all 6-7 movies that's nominated for Best Picture. If you look at those movies, look at all the categories after that. The best actor is going to be out of those movies. The best directors are going to be the people out of those movies. The best assistant directors are going to be from those movies. The best supporting actors and actresses are going to be from that movie. Like every category stems from those 6-7 movies. Like whenever you get off here tonight, pull up the nominations for the Oscar. I think it's March 10th. Pull up the nomination for the Oscars. Watch. Look at the people who's up for Best Picture, and then look at all the subcategories after that. It's gonna be all from those movies. Best screenplay, best writers, best this are gonna be all from those movies. So if you got one of those 7 movies, you're good. You're gonna win something.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's.
You got some that'll sneak in there. Like you got something like a best what's the one where they costume design? You know, normally those go to period films. So films that happen like in 1700s or in the old Western times or the 1600s or the 1900s. You know, like stuff like that. Those period films or like a really big budget Marvel movie. Those get those best screenplay. Other than that, everything else gonna stem from the movie. Well, except like best animated and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Go on. Text me. We'll probably be on the game. Talk about it. I'm telling you, everything gonna stem from those categories. It's the same every year. So all I ever do is go look at who's up for Best Picture. Like Barbie's up for Best Picture. Gotcha. But I think who played Ken?
What's his name? Ryan or Ryan Gosling? Ryan Gosling.
I guarantee.
Because Margot Robbie was Barbie, right?
I guarantee they up for Best Actor. I guarantee you.
They probably are.
I'd be so surprised. I would be surprised if they not. But I learned the Oscars a long time ago. They movies. I mean, that's not why we're here. I'm sorry. I didn't. We talking about the Grammys, but we'll talk about the Oscars March 10th. They coming up March 10th. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, no, that's I'm still real quick before I do want to get into this. Like obviously, okay. I do want to talk about this because I mean I could be biased.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure a lot of this is more so biased for me.
Okay.
But for the rap album, not saying that Killer Mike's album wasn't good, but to be up against Nas, who had King's Disease,
Drake
at 21 Her Loss, and Travis Scott, Utopia.
Okay.
And who was the other one? The other one was Metro Boomin.
Heroes and Villains.
Yeah.
Which went hard.
I knew about all of those albums. I did not hear anything about Killer Mike's album. And honestly, like Drake and 21's album was good, but I think Travis Scott has been robbed. He got robbed with Astroworld. And Utopia, when it dropped, I didn't like it. When I saw him perform Utopia live, Utopia hit way different. And thinking about how great that album was from start to finish, like actually going back and listening to the replay value on it is great to me. I think he should have won again. I feel like he's got robbed twice now for album of the year. That could be a biased opinion, obviously, because of me going to school with him. I do feel strongly about him winning. He definitely should have won Astroworld when he was up against Cardi B in Invasion of Privacy. He definitely should have won that one. Utopia, I can see people saying, nah, they probably would have picked Metro Boomin, which album was crazy. Obviously, Drake and 21's album was crazy. Nas was lyrical. That shit was crazy. I listened to that. But I didn't know anything about Killer Mike, and I think Travis Scott should get his just due. I thought they would have gave it to him because they robbed him from Astroworld. How do you feel about that?
Well, like you're biased towards him. I'm biased against him. I don't like Travis Scott. I don't really see this Travis Scott craze. I try to. I mean, I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm not saying that
it's just not something for you.
I've never liked the Travis Scott, but when I look at these concerts and I'm like, what are y'all jumping up and down to like this? And what are y'all raving? Like, why are people dying?
That's just because he gives off of that
rave.
He gives off that rave and that rockin' like metal, heavy metal type of shit.
It's not.
But I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. I am Drake in 21 because that's more of my speed. I even like Metro, like Steph said. I like Metro because I heard that Heroes and Villains album. It was banging.
Man, Heroes and Villains was crazy.
I just heard who I think should have won album. I'm just not getting on the album this year, but it dropped last year. And I excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, but I'm about to make a statement right here. Dallas, Texas in the building. That Amar Deluxe, whatever, Big X the Plug, that is an album.
Yeah, that's an album.
That is an album. Big X the Plug should have been up for album of the year. Of course, he ain't gonna get it because he ain't even that mainstream yet. Yeah. But I have not heard an album from front to back like I have listened to Big X the Plug, where I'm fresh, I'm new. See, even Drake, all them, I'll go find my songs. I'll listen to them. I'll listen to them from 1 to 15. But a new artist, I'm like, okay, he got a song with Future. Let me go click on that. Nah, Big X, I'm going from 1 to whatever.
He nice.
Big X the Plug has one of the best albums I ever heard. And
nice, bro.
I have nothing against Killer Mike. I
have nothing against Killer Mike. Like I know he can rap.
I know he can rap, but I didn't know he do music.
Yeah, I didn't know he had an album. That's the thing.
Nobody knew he had an album.
He had an album, bro.
No, nobody knew.
So when I saw that he won any award, I thought he was nominated.
Yeah. I think 3 is kind of throwing it in your face now. Like, okay, we know. Okay, we didn't know he had an album. Cool. Now we might have knew he had a song, but he can win that. You give him the song. I think the song that won is like him, Andre 3000, who I didn't know had a verse. I thought he was playing the flute. And I just didn't know all these things. Killer Mike is known for his pro-black stances and his political views and debates. That is what Killer Mike is known for.
Yeah.
So I'm sure his album is very thoughtful. I hate when people do. I hate when people try to belittle you by saying, "Oh, see, y'all like that rah rah rah, man." But when somebody's spitting and giving you that knowledge or they lyrical, I don't care about that. Can you make hits?
Yeah, that's what I care.
I care about hits. I'm sorry, you can call me a non-music fan, or you don't really know what you're talking about. I don't care about none of that. I like hits. I don't care if Jadakiss rap better than Drake. Drake make hits.
Yeah, I feel you. There's a place and time for me where I want to hear some lyrical stuff, and when I want to hear some lyrical stuff, I'm gonna go to J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
For me, I'm gonna
go to Jay-Z.
When I need lyrics, I'm going to Cole. I'm probably going. I like Nas. I am a Nas.
I like Nas. I like Nas too.
I can't think off the top of my head right now. But I got my people that I go to when I want to hear lyrics. But I want to hear hits.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to hear hits. And bro, I'm sorry, Killer Mike. I'm not nobody at the pregame is gonna say, "Hey, turn on that new Killer Mike." Nobody. Not a one. But Big X the Plug out of Dallas, Texas, should have won Rap Album of the Year. And I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna tag him, and I want him to know that I'm a fan, bro. Hope to get you on the show.
No bullshit, because
facts.
He cold as
hell. I would love to chop it up with that. Hey,
cold,
that was a cold album. I'm still making my way through it. Like I've heard it all, but I'm kind of just going through it again, listening. He got a song in there called Dream.
Yep.
Hey, Flight, look what Steph said. What we was jamming before the show started.
What you say? Oh yeah, yes. That's what we were just jamming that shit, bro.
Before the show started.
Bro, so that beat is so crazy, dog.
He got a song in there called Dream.
Coming with the sample. Oh
no, facts. Because when I heard it, I was like, because I like the original song.
So yeah, exactly.
And then when I heard the I was like, hold on. Hold on. And then Big X. I know it's big. I'm like, hey, when I hear that,
he's killing shit, bro. He killing shit,
boy.
Dog.
Hey, Big X the Plug, album of the year. Hey, Amar, I might be saying it wrong. Big X, hope you can correct me.
You cold as fuck, dog.
Whatever it is,
you cold as fuck.
When I hear, everybody shut up in the car.
everybody.
Let Big X rap, bro.
Bro. But I'm gonna tell you. You said nobody requested that Killer Mike.
Okay.
Depending on where you at, there's people requesting this, and they probably gonna play a lot of her songs on commercials or going into commercials. Let's get into the Super Bowl stuff, man.
Before we go to the Super Bowl stuff, I need to
wanna
address what Big Ant just said.
Hold on,
We
what?
had a big argument.
Oh,
Hip
shit.
hop Southerners bias to their region. You're absolutely, because he from Ohio, so he got this little mix up in his mind that we had a big argument at his apartment. It's always fun.
Mhm.
Shout out to Ant, bro. We gotta get him on the show for this conversation. He'll love it. He does music himself, man. He's cold with it too. So we'll definitely get him on the show. And I'm gonna get with you, bro, for in the next couple weeks or two. We can get you on here to talk about this in person, because this will be a good conversation. But
Right.
he thinks, us Southerners, we love our Southern rap. Of course, we're gonna love our own. Like anybody, New Yorkers love their own, Cali love their own, blah 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 blah. But I wouldn't say it's a little bit. I'm not a big new hip hop fan. Like I like the superstars, Drake, Future,
the mainstream.
Yeah, I like the main. I am a mainstream person. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Big X and Mexican OT.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
same.
I'm very mainstream, but like I'll listen to some new stuff. But like you said, Big X the plug is cold. He cold with it, dog.
It's a sound.
It's just that sound. Like
nobody has that sound. Like the Mexican OT, nobody has that rolling of the R. That boy, nobody has that sound. I'm getting excited talking about this music, but yeah, it's I'm sorry, I'm talking to you, but go ahead.
But man, let's go into the next one, man.
Yeah.
We get straight into
Super Bowl 58.
Get straight into the Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Obviously, is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. Or like some people would like to say, it's the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Swifties. Obviously, a lot of people are constantly talking about apparently there's a video of a conspiracy of how the Kansas City Chiefs will be the Super Bowl 58 winners, and while everybody is celebrating, Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce is going to propose to Taylor Swift.
There's a sports book bet on that.
Yeah, I know it was in Canada the first time. I don't know if it's in America now, but I did see right as soon as Kansas City won, sports books in Canada had a bet of will Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift if they win the Super Bowl or something like that. I did see that.
Shout out to Prime Podcast joining in.
Shout out Prime Podcast, man.
Shout out to y'all brothers, man. V, I ain't chopped it up with you in a couple days, man. I'm going to call you and check on you, big dog. But man, Steph just said the last time they played was a leap year. Because it was 4 years ago. It was Super Bowl 54.
Yeah, it sure was.
So man, it's a rematch, of course, Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49, but you said conspiracy. That's what I'm sorry. I got lost my train of thought. Conspiracies. Man, I'm sick of these conspiracy theories because y'all also told me it was going to be a conspiracy because it was going to be the Ravens and the doggone 49ers because of the colors. Logo. So now y'all wrong on that. Y'all trying to find a new conspiracy that he going to propose. Of course he could propose. Obviously it's the biggest stage, the biggest moments of both of their lives. She just won her 4th Grammy. And I heard him say yesterday because I watched the
press conference. Press conference.
Said, I watched it when he said it. He said that his goal is, he told her that he gonna bring home some hardware as well. So, see, I don't think it's rigged, man. I just think, I'm not a big fan of sports being rigged, and so, but the conspiracy's got to stop eventually because if you keep on guessing, you'll eventually be right. And all you need is one conspiracy to be right to disprove all the millions that you was wrong on.
Exactly.
I think championship pedigree pulled through, especially on the Kansas City Chiefs side. But anyways, I'm not gonna get technical with it, but as far as it's a bet, bro. Like what's gonna actually happen with Taylor Swift? Who cares?
Which is crazy. I don't really care. And also, we've talked about this before. I don't necessarily care to see Taylor Swift after every first down, after every completion, after every incompletion, after every rush, after every commercial break.
Hold on, flight. Let me. Can I stop you though, real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because who was talking about this? I'm sorry, I can't. I love to credit the sources.
No, absolutely.
I remember, but I can't remember who it was. So I apologize for whoever this source is if you ever see this. But they were saying how I think it was Colin Cowherd I think it was Colin Cowherd on his own show, not on his own YouTube channel. He said that the why are people so upset that they're showing Taylor Swift? Like he was like, out of the 3-hour game, they only showed her 28 seconds. Somebody did a count. They only showed her 28 seconds because it's always something just quick.
It's just quick, and that's the problem, right?
So you hate the quick, but I
don't hate it. Like let's get.
Right,
I don't hate
wrong
it.
words. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't hate it. I understand why. I understand why. It's a money move. You got one of the biggest celebrities in the world, basically in your arena, in your platform. Why not show her face?
Right.
Why not? I get it. But it's just there's no reason why I got to see her, even though it may be 7 seconds out of their whole possession. It's like a quick cut. It's like, it don't even make sense. It's just, I feel the same way. And it's very minute, right? It's very minute. I feel the same way about them showing Taylor Swift randomly as I feel with media putting up random ass content on the during the game, like random ass graphics during the game, or sports analysts saying random ass stats like this is the first time Steph Curry has hit 3 threes in the game in the first quarter against the Timberwolves when he was 35 years old with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock, and the last person to do that was Kobe. Like it's like it just doesn't make sense. Like stuff like that. Like
LeBron James being the first person to score a basket on a Tuesday with deodorant only on the one arm and not the other.
I mean, come on, man. Kevin Durant hits a triple from the logo, first time ever happening in Washington, D.C. First player ever to do it in his hometown with 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter on February 5th, 2024. Well, duh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bradley Beal was the first person to score 26 points while yawning after every bucket and tying his shoes at every halftime.
Anthony Edwards, the first person to do a spin move, reverse pivot, and shoot it off the glass at the age of 22. Like,
can I do one more?
Bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go. It ain't gonna be great no more. Go ahead. Move on.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about them showing Taylor Swift just randomly.
Right.
I get it. I'm for it. I understand it. But it's just like sometimes it just gets a little bit too much. And it's like, like show her, like you can show her, like we know where she at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if they're not gonna show her, I don't care to see. I don't care. Old lady in the stands.
Like, I don't care.
Especially in the Super Bowl. I don't care to see none of them fans in the Super Bowl
but that's the crazy. Like, I don't care about seeing none of the fans, but like if you're gonna show celebrities, there's going to be a lot of celebrities in the house. Man, I guarantee Taylor Swift is going to be shown. Somebody said
nobody want to see Martin Lawrence.
So
I'm sorry, nobody.
I do not
want to see Martin. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, that's funny though. But the crazy thing is, I guarantee they're gonna show Taylor Swift a lot out of all of the celebrities. But shout out to the Poor Horseman podcast. I saw LB say something about
they just followed us too on the Instagram page.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the Poor Horseman podcast. I meant to text you that earlier.
Yeah, they just followed us too.
They said something. LB said something about how they're gonna show Taylor Swift, and JC said, like, man, they better not show her during Usher's halftime performance. He said, oh yeah, they gonna show Taylor Swift during Usher's halftime performance. As a matter of fact, she's gonna be doing Usher's choreography. Like it's probably like they definitely gonna pan to Taylor Swift during that halftime show.
I forgot about Usher.
Yeah, like
Usher about to. Usher about to.
And I was like, I said that because I wanted to pan and I wanted to slide into this next question. Usher is obviously performing at halftime. Do you believe that he will have arguably the greatest Super Bowl performance there is?
I don't know, because for me personally, my favorite Super Bowl performance, the one where I actually got excited and got goosebumps, was Bruno Mars and none other than Beyonce when they had that battle and we're checking information, and then they start doing they step out there, and Bruno was coming down with the and they was meeting up on stage, and then it turned up like that was my favorite performance I had ever seen, me personally. Because wasn't that the white boys? Coldplay?
Maybe.
I think that would even neither one of their performances. That was Coldplay. Oh my God, Steph.
What do you say?
He says,
What if Usher
what
did
if
the
Usher
Kiki thing on?
Oh, Travis
Man.
Kelce got a locker room.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Super
That's
Bowl
a wrap.
just became fight night.
It's a wrap.
It just became-
Yeah, it was Coldplay when they
Yeah,
crashed.
that was it.
It
Wasn't even
Coldplay.
neither one of their shows.
They crashed the Super Bowl.
I don't even care about what Coldplay did. I know because I remember he did one song that was on Madden a long time ago. But when Beyonce and Bruno went at it, that was one of the best things I had ever seen. And I do feel like Usher will have something similar to that.
I think Usher is going to arguably have the greatest halftime show of Super Bowl history.
It's gonna be hard because Beyonce cut the lights off.
Now, Beyonce. That's why I said arguably. Right? That's why I didn't say outright best.
Cut the lights off.
I'll say arguably. Right now, Beyonce. I don't know who all performed. I know Michael Jackson performed but I think I would like to believe that Beyonce
Prince
arguably has the Prince.
He saw Purple Rain. It started raining.
That's gonna be hard to beat. That's obvious. I think that will make the best because he's singing Purple Rain and it starts to rain.
Nah, facts.
Like that just shows, in Usher's words on Club Shay Shay, that just shows that
great interview.
God was a fan of Prince.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see Usher being a top 3 because of the music Usher has. I mean, besides,
what you mean? What you mean?
I can't. I seen Usher. You know, I was blessed to go see Usher at the Park MGM. You know, shout out to Chad, shout out to my fiance. We was able to go see Usher at the Park MGM. I don't see that being a top Super Bowl performance, and that was one of the greatest shows I had ever been to. So, besides, you know, do you want to be in the middle of Super Bowl? You got it bad. When you do you want to be like, it's gonna be live? Don't get me wrong, but is it gonna be like live though?
I see.
Like, is it gonna be you are my superstar? Like, are you really gonna be like into it? Besides, like I said, we'll get you there.
OMG.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably do There Goes My Baby.
Caught up could get you there.
Caught Up gonna get lit, and Bad Girl.
Bad Girl could get you there.
But is he gonna go back that far?
I don't, but it's not so much as he gonna go back that far. Is he gonna go to those songs? Because when you start thinking like Caught Up, great song. But you wasn't that on Confessions?
Yes.
Was it on
Caught Up before that? 8701,
yeah. You Remind Me is on there. He'll probably sing You Remind Me.
But do you want that at the football game?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, as legendary of a performer as Usher is, I think it could be. But I also understand where you're coming from. I don't want to sit here and say that you're wrong because I see where you're coming from. But also, it's not like we kind of sleeping on like what Usher got. Like, you just remember, you think of when you come into this. But he got OMG. He got Caught Up. You Remind Me to get people hyped.
Again.
You sing like he's gonna play like a slow song, and that might be one.
But
Lovers and Friends might be one of them slow songs. Burn is probably gonna be there, but it's gonna be some slow songs on there. But it's probably gonna be some type of spin to where he's gonna make it happen. Like, you got to understand, it's not just because this is how the song plays doesn't mean that he can't change it up for a performance.
But Flight, hear me out.
Okay.
I can see. I can't. Well, no, go. Let's go to the chat real quick. What we got?
First artist performing to have strippers at the Super Bowl.
Gotta let it burn. I'm not worried about Usher's solo songs. I'm not worried about any of this, but I'm not necessarily. Now that I think about it, I'm not even thinking about his solo songs.
Right.
What other songs he has features with that can turn it up as well? Because he's not going to do it by himself.
To me, I mean, he got his new song.
That's what I'm looking at too. I think he's gonna do Ruin.
21 and Summer Walker.
Good. I don't think he's gonna do good. I think he's gonna do the newest one he just dropped, Ruin.
He probably will because he's dropping the album that same day.
But I think that one is more of a it's more of a like a tropical like I can't do it,
Yeah.
but I gotta look I would have to look and see
There-
what songs Usher was featured on. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry, y'all.
So
But I wanna let me
check
see
this
what
out. There's 15 songs that people feel like that. There's an article, I guess that was in USA Today or some third party of some songs they feel Usher should perform at Super Bowl.
this is 15.
It says 15, but I don't even see a 15th song on here. I see 14. So we'll just start with 14.
Is this a list?
It's a list.
Okay.
So 14, they feel There Goes My Baby.
Yeah, I said that one.
13, DJ Got Us Falling in Love.
Okay.
12, OMG.
Okay, you said that.
Yep. 11, Love in His Club. We both said that.
Mm-hmm.
10, My Boo. That'll probably get performed.
I can see Alicia Keys coming out.
I can see that.
Yeah.
9, You Don't Have to Call.
I'm not gonna go hard.
At number eight, You Remind Me.
I don't want to hear that one.
7, You Make Me Wanna. I don't really want to hear that at Super Bowl. You make me wanna. It goes hard. If you don't want to hear You Remind Me, I'm
gonna come back to that. Put a pin in it. Keep going. I'm gonna put a pin right there because if I don't hear another song, then I got something to say about that one.
Okay. Number 6, Nice and Slow.
He's not doing that. He's
not doing that.
He's definitely not doing that.
Yeah. Number 5, You Got It Bad. I don't think he'd do that either.
Yeah.
Number 4, Burn. Number 3, Confessions Part 2.
I can see him doing Confessions.
Number 2, My Way. I can see him doing that.
That's the song I was wondering. That's just like he started off the Residency.
Yeah,
I would think he needs to start off with My Way. I would go say if he didn't start off with My Way, then he needs to start off with You Make Me Wanna.
Yeah, and then number 1, obviously, probably, well, not probably, but one of his biggest hits. Yeah.
He's for sure doing He's for sure doing it's almost I'm 1,000% sure he's doing. My Way are the 2 songs for sure he's doing.
Song you said you wanted to figure out his features.
Yeah, songs with features because he's not gonna do the whole thing by himself. So somebody's coming out there. Prime Podcast say they think oh my bad, I took it off.
Yeah, Lovers and Friends got to be one of them.
Good,
Ludacris and Lil Jon could come out for sure.
I think Lil Jon coming out the Super Bowl, we haven't seen him in a while, would be a big deal. And he hit his one time with a "Let me get a yeah."
If Diddy didn't have all of this stuff going on, I could see Diddy coming out.
Diddy would have been live.
Yeah, for I Need a Girl.
That's one of my favorite songs.
That's
one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that song.
Somebody to Love. Justin Bieber. I can see that happening.
I don't know if he'll bring out Biebs.
I don't know if he'll bring it out, but I can see it happening.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll bring out Biebs.
I'm trying to find like Without You, that DJ, David Guetta.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see him performing at a Super Bowl for sure.
I think it needs to be somebody that's gonna get up there and dance with him. Somebody's gonna put on a show with him.
Man, it's gonna be tough, man. Who doing the tour? Usher going on tour in August.
I thought it was right after the Super Bowl. Is it August?
I thought it said. I thought. Well,
you could be right. I just remember them saying. I just remember them saying after the Super Bowl. So that's the entire year.
No, I can check it real quick because it's
it's a huge window.
It's a very huge window. Yeah, he starts August 2024. His first show is August 20th in DC.
Does he have a song with Chris Brown?
Yes, he does. It's Chris Brown's song. What's
my song with the City Girls?
He got a song with City Girls? Oh, you talking about Lovers and Friends tour, DB? I didn't know that was a tour. I thought that was just a festival that was in Vegas. I didn't know that was a tour.
There was.
I thought it was just a festival.
What tour just left? Houston. With Ashanti, Ja Rule. Wasn't that called Lovers and Friends?
It could be. I don't know.
Ludacris, they all was in town like a couple weeks ago.
It could be. I don't know. I thought it was because I thought it was just a festival in Vegas. I was just going based off of what he said in Club Shay Shay though. because he said that's what he started out there. So
somebody said something in the chat. I'm gonna move away from Usher really quick. We know Usher gonna shut it down.
Absolutely,
he gonna kill it, and I can't wait. We're gonna talk about it next week, y'all. So make sure y'all come back and join us next Tuesday night here at 7:30. New Flame go. Yes, New Flame is the song with Chris Brown.
Flame.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. He bringing that Gucci.
Why you doing that?
Yeah, I will pour one too. But somebody in the chat mentioned earlier about the
DB take a shot. You ain't taking no shot.
Yeah,
DB, take a shot.
Join us for the shot, for folks. For y'all that wasn't here earlier in the show, I'm drinking on Chef Cough. This is the finest premium vodka. It is very good. My boss recommended it. Chef Cough. You know, it's only the bougie.
You gotta spit in the mic when you say that.
Yeah, you know.
Chef Cough.
I feel like my breath gonna be permanently on the mic.
Stupid doofy.
Stupid doofy. Yeah, what's your dead mama? Oh, what's your dead mama? Don't mess with America. Chef when I get to anyways, I was laughing at that all week. Somebody in the chat earlier said that they wanted to talk about these prices for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Steph said it.
Okay, thank you.
Steph said. So obviously, Christian McCaffrey's mother said that Christian McCaffrey and his wife didn't have enough money to pay for a Super Bowl suite, which literally 6 hours later, his wife posted and tagged his mom and said, "Here you go. Like, here's your gift or something. We're in a suite. Like, what money or something like that." So they do have it. But I will say that, saving my shots for the loading. I will say that the prices for the Super Bowl suites was insane.
The prices,
Super Bowl prices is always stupid.
You know, I'm not saying the N-word no more. I'm trying to be better.
Trying to be better.
I'm trying to. I want that white money, so I'm trying to stop saying it.
I feel that.
But we're not even going. What up, VA? We're not even gonna get to the suites.
Yeah.
Let's not even turn.
Do you want me to tell you where they start at?
Oh, I got it right here in my hand.
Oh, you got it right there. Talk to me.
We're not even gonna get to the suites because I did see a video last night on TikTok of what comes with the $2 million suite. You get like bacon wrapped hot dogs, you get seafood baked potatoes, you get donuts with cream fillings on them, you get I forgot. I remember. I'll send you the video on TikTok, but I seen it last night. I was like, oh, you get all this for the $2 million. It ain't worth $2 million. It's nowhere near $2 million.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said bacon wrapped hot dogs, I was about to say that's it.
Yeah, nah.
Now you said seafood baked potato. I'm like, okay, now you talking.
See, like, BA said he just seen the video I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But
nah,
I'd rather have seafood baked potato than a bacon wrapped glizzy.
Hey, the bacon wrapped glizzy. Anyways, so speaking of glizzies, y'all know. Shout out to Drake. I know he dropped the video today.
Chill out.
I was mad at the bud, bro. I was trying to figure out why Drake was trending this morning. I clicked. I said, "God dang it, dog! Why did I?" I thought nigga had new music come. You know, Drake give us an album about every 2 weeks, so I thought it was some new music coming. And I turned the video on Drake playing with his glizzy. I say, bro, Drake got a line for this, dog. He gets on my nerve. Drake gets on my nerve because he gonna post on Instagram was like, I wasn't trying to hide the world from my meat. No, I wasn't trying to hide my meat from the world. I was trying to hide the world from my meat.
That's genius. I'm not gonna lie. That's genius, dog.
I said, bro, this
is genius, bro.
This dude is turning into a villain. This dude played Rihanna's song. This dude played Rihanna's song, right? And then told the crowd, "Oh, y'all go ahead. I don't sing this song no more." Nigga, what you put it in the set for?
He know what he doing, bro. That's the whole reason why. It's the whole reason why. Even he put it on For All the Dogs. Like talking about I'm anti. Like, why you keep bringing her up?
Leave her alone.
she ain't said nothing about you. She don't care about. She got a fourth kid. I don't know how many kids she got. She got what, 3?
She ain't worried. Like
2, 3.
Anyways,
whatever. But yeah,
Drake in the glizzy. Yeah, that Drake. You got a line for that, man. Anyways, wasn't trying trying to hide the meat from my world. Trying to man, shut up, bro.
Trying to
I
hide the
hate
world
that
from my
dude,
meat.
dog. Anyways, the average cost of a ticket to the Super Bowl $6,680. The lowest price of a Super Bowl 58 ticket on the resale market is $8,586. 16.2 million Americans plan to watch the game at a bar or a restaurant. The Super Bowl bonus, each player gets $157,000 check if they win, $82,000 if they lose.
82,000 if they lose.
71,000.
That's people's salary.
71,835 fans expected inside the stadium on Super Bowl Sunday.
Do you know, real quick, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You've seen where the stadium is, right?
Yeah, right off the freeway. Kinda.
I'm gonna have to call Jay Horn on the weekend, like on Friday, just to see what the vibe is like, how packed it's going to be. Because it's about to be insane. I was just out there in October.
Did you take a shot already?
No, I didn't take it.
Oh, okay.
We can take it real quick.
I was holding. I didn't know if you took it.
We can take it real quick. I was just out there in October, and there was, I kid you not, obviously Usher's residency.
Yeah.
Somebody else's residency. There was a like 2000, like an early 2000, like music festival going on. Some other concert, TwitchCon. Like, it was so many people out there for just that. That's just like music festivals, music events that probably happen every weekend, every other weekend. To think about how many people was out there for just that, I can't even imagine the amount of people that is going to be out there for Super Bowl.
Can I give you an idea?
Give me an idea.
They said that where they fly the private jets in Henderson, packed, parked, sold out, can't park no more jets.
Woo!
Nah, facts.
Woo!
Facts.
All right, man.
VA, I got you, dog. I got you, bro. I'm gonna call him when I get off the game. He told me to call him anyways, so I'll call him and I'll get with you on that. But yeah, the private jet airport sold out.
That's crazy, dog.
Sold out. So that's just it. I'm just piggybacking off of what you talking about, of how crazy Las Vegas is. Las Vegas is already crazy. Las Vegas is already the city that don't sleep. Las Vegas is already the city of the casinos, the city of the Bellagio waterfalls, the Caesar Palace, the MGM Grand. Las Vegas is already an amazing place to be, and you just added the number one event in America. Come on now. See, VA said he was reading about this. So look what Chad John said. I'll lie for you till I lie to you before I lie to you. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Let me see what else they got on here. $40,000 is the highest price ever paid for a Super Bowl ticket.
How much?
$40,000.
Really?
Okay,
I guess you don't really pay for a ticket if you get in the suite, right?
Right. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. 14 people attend the average Super Bowl party. 112.2 million Americans plan to throw or attend a Super Bowl party. 1.45 billion chicken wings will be eaten.
Okay. Great stat.
Is it that many chickens in the world? 10 million pounds of ribs are sold the week of the Super Bowl.
I can see that. First off, I thought we was in a chicken wing shortage. Wasn't we in a chicken shortage or something?
Man, them niggas was lying. Shout out to Cat Williams. 11.3 million pounds of potato chips will be scarfed.
Hey, VA said how many glizzies?
Let me see if I can see glizzies on here. No glizzies. This is this is insane. The Super Bowl, 50 million cases of beer will be sold on Super Bowl Sunday. 18.8 million people will miss work the day after the Super Bowl, amounting to around $9.2 billion in lost productivity in companies. This is insane. I'm just skipping around now. I'm just seeing if I can see 30 total. The total ad time. This is interesting. The total ad time during the Super Bowl is 38 minutes and 45 seconds. Hey, but shout out to Deadpool. They'll probably be dropping the trailer, so I'll be doing a video on that. Stay tuned for that.
Think about that. Average ad time, 38 minutes, 45 seconds during what, 4 hours?
I think Super Bowl about 4 or 5 hours, yeah.
4 or 5 hours. And think about how much it costs just to get 60 seconds on there.
That's what I was hoping.
30 seconds.
That's what I was hoping, because I think what they're gonna do with Deadpool is, what the rumor is they're gonna just only put like a 15 to 30 second snippet, and they're gonna say the full trailer online.
Yeah, that would make sense. Also, whenever you're done, I got something. I just want to tie it into.
Go ahead, because I'm just kind of. Yeah, go ahead.
So just to tie it in, like, I've always found it interesting, like, about, obviously NBA is the second biggest sport in America, if I'm not mistaken, after we did the stats. Anyway, NBA is obviously going on while the Super Bowl is happening. Usually there will be games that happen on Super Bowl. Shout out Steve Francis. Steve Francis, when the Super Bowl was in Houston, the Rockets had a game in Phoenix. Steve Francis missed the game, went to the Super Bowl, got suspended, and that's when his demise started to happen. Jeff Van Gundy hated him, ended up getting shipped off, sent to Orlando. This, that, and the third. And ever since then, I always found it interesting how many NBA players will be trying to go to the Super Bowl. And I realized that, if I'm not mistaken, as that time happened, as the years went on, you started to see fewer and fewer games on Super Bowl Sunday. Because it was like, that game was at like 6 p.m.
Yeah, that's dumb.
You know what I'm saying?
That
dumb.
doesn't make sense from an NBA rating standpoint.
It doesn't. And I started to see how games started to get few and few for the NBA. And I started to realize who was in the NBA. LeBron James is obviously in the works of trying to get an NBA team in Las Vegas. The Super Bowl is obviously in Las Vegas. So I was like, let me pull up the NBA schedule, because I know they off for like a week, because All-Star Weekend is next weekend. So they're off for the week before All-Star Weekend happens. That's basically the NBA's break. So I was like, let me check to see when the Lakers play, because LeBron has so much pull that he probably don't even have a game on a Saturday. He definitely not playing on that Sunday, and he's not playing on that Monday because it's All-Star break.
He probably not playing after Thursday, because that's when they're doing the Kobe Bryant statue, right?
Thursday is when they play.
So he probably not gonna play after that.
2/8/24. They got a televised game on TNT against the Nuggets.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And then back to back. Check it out. Back to back against the Pelicans. They play on Friday. So they play Thursday night. Then they play Friday night against the Pelicans. And they don't play again.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It makes sense, but it's just like, I just feel like it's LeBron. You know, I just think it's a LeBron thing. And I don't want to be that guy that ties LeBron into everything, because, there's people out there, but just being a basketball fan and knowing LeBron's situation of trying to get a team in Vegas, I just found it intriguing. Like, you're still in season. I'm just interested to see, are you still going to be able to play a game? Bro doesn't play after Friday. He's done. He's done for a week.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's just the NBA in general. I don't think it's nothing necessarily to do with LeBron. I mean, I'm sure most people are going to try to get their games out Thursday and Friday, and you might have a few on Saturday. But the thing is, the NBA is not supposed to compete with them NFL ratings. And for people that's trying, like a lot of the players, there might be a lot of players that's trying to go to the Super Bowl, but I think a lot of players probably not even worried about it either, because what's the following week?
It's
the All-Star game. Yeah, so but
it's a lot of people. From what I've heard, it could be a lot. From what I've heard, it's more people that be trying to go on vacation for their All-Star break and they'll go to Super Bowl, but they won't go to All-Star Weekend if they're not selected to anything. They go on break.
I mean, if you off like Austin Reeves, I mean, you're not going to the All-Star game, and you're not going to the. And you done after Friday. So
also on top of that, how many games do you think they playing on Monday?
Who?
The NBA.
I'm sure they have a game in the morning.
In the morning.
I'm sure probably about 6 a.m.
It's 10 games happening on Monday.
Oh, really?
10. There's 10 games. There's 10 games happening on Saturday. 10 games happening on Monday.
I'm thinking on Sunday. I'm thinking about Sunday.
No. Sunday is 2 games.
Of course, Monday.
There's 2 games.
So Monday is games all day.
It's games. No, it ain't games all day. It's just 10 games starting at 6 p.m.
Like 3 6s.
So you got your East Coast games.
Yeah.
So you got 4 6 o'clock games, 4 7 o'clock games, 1 8 o'clock game, and then a 9. But I just find it fascinating. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 games on Monday, 10 games on Saturday. Obviously not as good that the NBA has started to trim down and making sure they aren't playing too many games on Sunday to make sure that they keep the ratings, especially this year being that Christmas fell on a Monday.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to compete with the NFL.
The NFL, if you watch if you pull up the top 10, most broadcasted television programs. Out of the 10, the Super Bowl is like 8 of them.
Absolutely.
Maybe 9. Maybe because I know MASH used to be up there. That little stupid show that used to come on in the 90s, the white people. That one was up there for a while, but most of the top 10 most watched programs in American history are the Super Bowls. But anyways, the Super Bowl is just a fascinating.
I just found it. I just found that fascinating being a basketball fan and seeing NBA stuff like that.
Yes,
NFL got a Friday night game.
They just announced that they had a Friday game this year. Oh, it wasn't night though. They had a Black Friday game this year. But week 1,
Black Friday. If it's Black Friday, I get it.
Week 1, like VA said, they just announced yesterday or today that the Eagles they're playing in Brazil on the first Friday night of the NFL.
All right,
it'll be the first game in Brazil.
NFL going crazy.
Hey, them niggas going stupid. They going stupid.
NFL going crazy. NFL going crazy.
Nah, facts. And the Super Bowl Sunday is gonna be awesome. Really quick before we move on, what's your who you think gonna win and what's your score prediction?
Man, it's hard. I feel like I'm starting to get a feeling that Patrick Mahomes is this era's Tom Brady. I'm starting to get that feeling, and I'm thinking it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be. I'll say Chiefs get the W. I'm gonna say 33-30.
I'm gonna say field goal.
I'm gonna say 33-30. Pat Mahomes gonna get the ball in the last 2 minutes and be able to drive them in the field goal range.
33-30.
It's gonna San Francisco gonna tie the game. And it's gonna be like 2-minute drill. I'll say like under 2 minutes. I'll say like about a good 146. Pat Mahomes gonna drive them in the field goal range. Gonna use good time management. They're gonna kick the field goal, walk off. Kansas City Chiefs are your Super Bowl 58 champions. 33-30.
Steph said he with you for 45 seconds.
45 seconds? Oh, you think 45 seconds? He said 45, 42.
That's that CJ Stroud. All he needed was 45. Anyways.
CJ, facts. Can't wait to see the day where he hit it.
Oh, I watched him in the Pro Bowl. I said, this boy still throwing.
That boy is still throwing.
I will say it's hard to repeat.
It is hard to repeat. It is very hard to repeat.
And if he can repeat, Patrick Mahomes will be in rare air. He's already in rare air, but he would be even rarer air.
Telling you, man. Am I mistaken? And because obviously you're the NFL guru on this show. Am I mistaken to say that of this era that he's kind of entering that Tom Brady-esque thing? I mean, to think about his career so far and how many AFC championship appearances, how many Super Bowl appearances he has, and he's only 28.
But before I give who I think is going to win, I want to answer that question that you just asked. I do think if you want to look him as this generation's Tom Brady, you can. That's not necessarily wrong. I really don't yet because Pat, it's gonna be hard because you can't be in the same category. Patrick Mahomes has an opportunity to be really like LeBron James, going to a lot of Super Bowls, but not winning them as much as Jordan was.
Right.
Jordan was 6-0. Brady went 7-3. Wait, he won 7, right? So he went 7-3 because he lost to the Giants twice,
and then lost
the
to
Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
So he's 7-3. So and who did he beat in one of them Super Bowls?
Pat Mahomes.
See, so it's different than Michael Jordan and Bron. Because it'd been one thing if Jordan would have beat LeBron in the finals, then that debate would never really have taken life, no matter what LeBron James has done. Because when they went head to head, now granted, I do think it was a mismatch because Mahomes was on running the entire game, so I get that. But I'm using that as an example of the two GOATs, LeBron.
No, yeah, I see
Jordan,
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Brady, so I think it's gonna be very hard to catch Mahomes. I mean, to catch Tom Brady for Mahomes. I don't think he's in the same air as Tom Brady. I used to hate Tom Brady, but when Tom Brady came back from being down 28-3, I it's kind of like Roy said, he can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. But I will say this: it's hard to repeat, like I said. And with that being said, I think that it's going to be a really hard-fought game. When he played the 49ers last time, them boys was pups, and he was down 20-10. And Jimmy Garoppolo missed. Samuel were right down the middle of the field that would have sealed the game. Mark my words. Brock Purdy will not do the same.
I know you. You're a Brock Purdy fan. I know you're a Brock Purdy fan.
With that being said, I did not think the Chiefs would lose to the Dolphins. I thought possibly the Bills could beat the Chiefs. I thought for sure the Ravens was gonna beat the Chiefs.
I absolutely still have. I still have Rail's NFL predictions
throughout all of that. The Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. So there is something good to be said about all this. But with the 49ers still having that same team for the most part, and adding Christian McCaffrey, and being on the losing end, and what do I always tell people about the NFL? It is hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah, very true.
Let alone repeating the Super Bowl.
Very true.
I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers to win 27-17.
Woo! 10-point game. Okay.
I think it will be close for the first half. I think I seen some when them boys played the Lions. Them boys was angry, and I think they're gonna come out very angry against Mahomes because he's already embarrassed the ones. Mahomes will make plays. They will be explosive. Maybe I'll take that back. I'm gonna go 27-20.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it within 7. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it within 7. I'm gonna say 27-20. And that's why I was going with 2 VA. Christian McCaffrey gonna act a plum fool. He gonna act a plum fool, but Pacheco, they say he run like he bite people. And hey, that boy,
he run angry, bro.
He run angry. I'm excited to see Pacheco. But no, yeah, Christian McCaffrey's gonna have a wonderful game.
And I agree with VA. Like I agree with VA. CMC is just one of those players that it doesn't matter. He is going to do his part for sure. For a fact he gonna do his thing, man. So it's gonna be a great game, dog. It's gonna be a great game. I think it's gonna be a great game.
I think the defense, Chiefs defense is playing great. Man, let me tell you something, man. It's something about when your back is against the wall. It's something about when you've been doubted your entire life. When you was picked in the last pick of the draft. When they say that you just a game manager. Some tell me Brock Purdy is gonna throw for 300 yards.
Brock Purdy balling.
I love Mahomes. I have nothing against Mahomes. If this situation was flipped and the 49ers beat Mahomes them, and it was, I think it's their revenge factor. You're not going to get, NFL teams don't get embarrassed twice. And the 49ers got embarrassed.
I will say, well, you're right. Embarrassed. I was about to say, I will say there's the other team that we see. I will say the other team that you said it's hard to beat a team twice. I mean, the last team that I can remember that played against each other again in the Super Bowl and they never got their revenge was the Patriots and the Giants. Now, it
Correct.
wasn't no embarrassment by any
It
means.
was embarrassing.
But it was embarrassing.
The
You know what I'm saying?
Giants embarrassed the
Giants.
Patriots because the Patriots they were going for that undefeated record,
Right?
And not only that,
No,
the
I'm
Giants
saying
was 9 and 7.
as far as score. I'm saying as far as score. But as far as season and everything and like the records, yeah, that's embarrassing.
Steph,
but I will say that it could be that same. It could be, you know, the Chiefs just have the 49ers number. But I will say I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Purdy comes out and has a great game. If the 49ers in general come out and just do their thing, I won't be surprised because yeah, they definitely looking for revenge.
Hey, it might be Patrick Mahomes' league right now, but Fred Warner, Greenlaw, Boza, Chase, them boys gonna be hey, it's gonna be something interesting. And Steph, to answer your question, I think Debo going to be fully healthy. Debo healthy last week when he was killing the Lions. 2 weeks ago when he was killing the Lions, so he'll be all right. He had 2 weeks to rest. So yeah, I'm going 49ers 27, Kansas City Chiefs 20. There won't be no proposal. And then yeah, Swift and Kelsey can't win. That's just come on now. It's just sometimes you just gotta run out. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We're gonna talk about it definitely on next Tuesday, which would be a Valentine's Day special too. But before we get out of here, I do have one more thing that is outside of football, outside of the Grammy. Shout out to everybody that was joining us today. Y'all just stick with me for about 15 more minutes. We got something I got something I want to show Flight because I think we all got to break this. I want to show Flight, but I'm showing all of y'all, and we all got to break this down and talk about this because I got some questions that need to be asked. I seen this on Twitter, and it really. It kind of bothered me, but then it's one of the things where it was like, oh, this is really bothering me. But I like it. So we got to see what I want to see what the chat says about this as well. But before we get to the closing part of the show, I want everybody to remember to go like and subscribe, share the show, man. Like somebody. I've been posting the videos on YouTube, man, of the segments, man. Y'all go listen to the segment that y'all like again. VA, I need to come on the show. I need to get Flight on that show. You know, if y'all want to put me on with a football episode, put Flight on with a basketball episode, or put us on both for both. I don't care. We need to get on there. We need to get in there. We need to figure it out. Cause I want to come on y'all show and have a good time with y'all and stir up some controversy. Cause you know I'm coming with it. Especially somebody got something to say about the Texans. But anyway, let's get on to the last thing of the night. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this wonderful channel of ours. He said, I need both of y'all. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to play this video, Flight. And I want you to look at it, analyze it, break it down. I want you to use your woke mind.
All right.
What about this?
Did you get chopped and screwed by a competitor who said they were going to hook it up, then went ghost when it was time for your delivery? Here at Gallery Furniture, you know, we stay knocking on doors like Imp C and Little Kiki. And you know when you cop from Gallery Furniture, in 4 hours or less, our delivery team is going to show up and show out because we don't do it for the clout. This is what Gallery Furniture and we are all about. We can't leave you riding dirty on that hand-me-down sofa. We need you to shine so clean with that new from Gallery Furniture. Text me, Mattress Mac, your triple OG partner from the north side at 281-844-1963. I'm going to plug you in with $600 off your purchase of $2,000 or more because a real hustler like you got to be living lavish. And if your credit is all up, you know I run it like a millionaire and Slim Thugger. Pull up to any Gallery Furniture location. We're going to fight to get you financing like when I fought Muhammad Ali many years ago, the greatest of all time.
Listen, that boy said, first of all, he said, if you got something knocking on doors, why the song knocking doors down? I said, God, this is embarrassing. Okay, this is a Houston legend.
Man, listen.
He said, if your credit is effed up, we will run it like a millionaire Slim Thug. I just want to play the beginning when he's putting his potion together.
Let's get it.
Come on now. Oh, it's doing that loading crap again. Won't let me. God dang, I hate this thing. But yeah, I like the beginning. Excuse me. I like the beginning when he was. Okay. Here we go. This is what I like to see. So Roy is saying, nah, no fake woke-ish because this is Mattress Mac. He been putting on for the city for years. Now, if this is somebody else, yeah, but he been like that. Man, Roy, I seen a lot of Mattress Mac commercials. Come on down to Gallery Furniture. I seen a lot of Mattress Mac commercials. I ain't never seen that nigga mixing no codeine and Sprite. Don't tell me he been like that. That nigga ain't been like that. God dang, I didn't say that. I gotta make an N-word, y'all.
This is coming from. Okay, so my grandfather, God rest his soul. He worked at Gallery Furniture for years. My grandfather was like, there was Mattress Mac, somebody else. My grandfather. So I've met Mattress Mac. I've talked to him a couple times. Yeah. With that being said, Mattress Mac is acting completely different because this is not a Mattress Mac that I've known. That I've ever talked to.
Well, you met was like, hey there, what did they call your flight? Hey there, your flight.
It was exactly, hey, come on down, I got it in front of you. It was exactly that. It was.
Hey, what is this, your grandson?
I've been in a Gallery Furniture commercial, and it was exactly that. Like, but right now, I think Mattress Mac is also somebody. Of course, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? I think Mattress Mac is playing into the whole social media thing. He understands that he's doing to do something that's very controversial. That he probably gonna get them sales up at Gallery. But I don't know what. Like, Mattress Mac is acting completely different.
You want to know why I got an issue? I'm sorry, Flight.
He just out here just wilding.
Yeah, he I hear he didn't completed all the levels and he just doing the extra stuff.
He's just doing extra stuff, bro.
Yeah, his story is already at 100%. Listen. The audience he's trying to appeal to can't even afford to go in the freaking store.
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know what I will say. Back in the day, Gallery prices wasn't bad. Now I've heard there.
Oh, Gallery Furniture is worse than Astroworld.
Yeah,
have you been inside of Gallery Furniture? Oh,
I haven't. After my once again, like I said, like my grandfather was like a lot of people don't realize like what my grandfather did for a gallery. Like he was, I don't know if a lot of people know about West Side Tennis Club, but he was a part of building all of that. Like he was like project manager over there. He did a lot of the renovations at Gallery Furniture. So I know how Gallery looks, but after he retired, I wanted nothing to do with Gallery. I don't know what they've done to Gallery Furniture. So, but I'm sure it's been
y'all better stop letting Mattress Mac fool y'all into going to his store because he mixing codeine and Sprite. But then when you go to his store, all he gonna feed you is some goddamn white cake and some lemonade. So don't try to be tricked up while he want to appeal to the hood, and the hood can't afford to go. The hood, yeah, I mean, I'm sure every time I go to Mattress Mac, it's some white cake. It's marble actually. It'd be white and chocolate.
He's still doing that.
So that way, no matter what you like, you got something in there that's for you. Yeah, Mattress Mac think he's slick. Then you want to go in there and there's monkeys all climbing on people's shoulders and stuff. And they be like, oh, you want to play with the monkeys? No, I want to play with the monkeys. I need a couch set. Man, I don't care about his years being short. He needs to make short commercials because that is stupid what he got going on. Come on now, y'all gotta be kidding. I know Mattress Mac is for the people. I know he loves his Astros. I ain't seen him do no specials for the Texans. I ain't seen nothing that said, hey, come down to Gallery Furniture, and if you get the Texans win, then you get this $5,000 mattress on me. That's right. I said it. On me. You know, I didn't see I seen none of that for the Houston Texans. But you want to be out there all on the Astros nuts when it comes down to all that, when them winning World Series. Screw Mattress Mac on that, man. Go mix some codeine and Sprite. I ain't even had it. The nigga ain't even, he ain't even talking to my kind of people. I don't even like code. I don't even know I don't even think I even had codeine while I was sick. Let alone, I got some Sprite right here. If I mix some codeine and some Sprite, I don't want it. And then he got some Jolly Ranchers on the table so it can get a little flavor. I'm mad at the nigga who set that up for him. Because I know ain't no white dude set that up. I know ain't no white dude set that up. He paid some little hood nigga to come in there and do that for him. Gave that boy a free love seat if you just set this up for me. Gave that boy a dining room set that was on clearance. Because he didn't give him that $30,000 dining room set that's in the front when you first walk in. At a tennis court. What do I need to play tennis for?
Oh man, dog.
What? Ain't nothing different between. I done been to Ashley's. I done been to Star. I done been to Exclusive. I done been to Hector. I done been to Maria. I done been to Esmeralda. I done been to Cristaldo. I done been to all these Mexican furniture stores. Why do I need to go to Mattress Mac?
Hey, Roy, don't say y'all. Don't say y'all, because I don't feel as passionate as real about
Roy
this.
said y'all taking it to see I'm the one that feel off. Roy, come on now, Roy. Roy, not
No.
Roy. Okay, can we agree with? Gave him a couch missing 2 legs, but. Hey, just set this up like, they're probably racist with it. Show me how you people do it. Show me how you people set this up. Like, I don't know. I ain't never been there. How do you people do it?
Nah, man, that's funny. That's funny, man.
Screw Mattress Mac. Screw this. Roy, you can agree with me that the who he's trying to target can't even afford the store. They can't even afford the free cake and the lemonade. Most kids you bring in there ain't never even seen no god doggone monkey. Most kids he appealing to ain't even seen no tennis court. Mattress Mac, I think that's wrong. I think now you could have did. Man, y'all talking about he want to be viral, man. Mattress Mac is about to go. Like y'all can't keep doing this, man. Mattress Mac is getting old, man.
Oh my God.
Y'all keep saying he having. Okay, I'm glad we like old white men having fun. I'm gonna remember that because I feel like we're gonna need that one day in life.
It might happen. That's funny though. That's funny. I guess shout out Gallery Furniture, I guess. Nah, man. I only feel a certain type of way because it's personal for me. So that's the only reason why.
That's
I feel a certain type of way.
You like Bruh Man and Kim Burrell.
No. You say, let's stop. All right, we ain't dropping no names, but you said we can't drop. That's
all right, but she don't call him Bruh Man. It's okay.
I know.
Yeah, you acting.
No. I feel a certain type of way because of what happened at the end. Like, it's not so much like I'm cool with Mattress. Like they did my grandfather dirty. So that's why it's like, yeah. But I don't feel as passionate about this as you, because after my grandfather left Gallery, I don't know anything about Gallery, what they doing, how it's going, none of that shit.
I've never met not one black person who has bought something from Gallery Furniture and kept it. I know one person, they're white, that purchased a mattress and the Astros won the World Series and they got it for free. That's it. And you have to pay for it. The dude send you a check later on.
VA said he gonna get it. He gonna get one.
All right, go ahead and get that. Why? It's gonna be drug stuffed in the it's gonna be drug stuffed in your mattress next.
Bro, and it's in a sketch area too, bro.
You wanna be able to hide your drugs? Come to Mattress Mac and get one of our mattresses where we got the best mattresses that you can hide drugs, hide your money, hide your guns. Man, get out of here. Take me out of here. I don't want to talk no more.
With that being said, man, this is
Mattress Mac and his monkeys. They got the Gallery Zoo. Screw Mattress Mac, man. Every time I go in there, he was so nice to me. I should know, and that nigga was studying.
Man, dog.
They ain't gonna wear a purple jacket because he.
Oh man, bro. There's something wrong with him, man.
Yeah.
This is episode 69, man, of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. As always,
down behind you, so you bringing up 30-year-old teeth, but when this man was a 15-year-old person, child.
Steph told me to play it.
You bringing up 30-year-old teeth because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you.
Steph told me to play it.
And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, you know, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on your, I said lied on her, and sexy red, she done lied, she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, she said she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, and then she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, cause she got blogs all up her stupid doofy self ass, after press, I said no well, I don't give up, vote for the rip up, and then she tried to rap up.
So, with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for coming and joining us for episode 69 of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. I hope you all had a great that's Vino Flight, myself, Peachy Perfect. We hope that y'all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday.